Well rising to you all. A wise one once said, pick a goal and stick to it. On the surface, this statement may not be very profound. However, this is the one thing that will guarantee manifestation in our lives. Many of us go through life running through the motions, creating by default. Many of us live life based on our conditions. Many of us only believe we have access based on our limitations. Many of us believe that our life is the way that it is because of circumstances outside of us. Many of us believe that we can only do but so much, and that so much is usually not a lot. However, beloved, that is not the truth. Now, it may be the truth for a time until you realize that there is a higher truth, and the higher truth is that you can create anything that you want, literally. There are no limitations to what can be manifested into reality. Just because something hasn't been made yet does not mean it does not exist, or that the potential for it to exist is not there. If there is an idea inside of your brain that you have seen that currently does not fit inside of this earth realm sphere, guess what? If it was inside of your head, that means it actually can. The thing about this is, we have to transfer our visions and our dreams and our abstract sights into methodical, planned out physical movements. And when we go through this process, the thing that we see in our mind is guaranteed to come into fruition if we stick to it. Very simply put, whatever you desire to have in your life is guaranteed to come to you. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of when, not if. So how do we get to this place, though, to where we can really, really feel and entertain this notion of when and not if? We have to get in alignment with joy. We have to get into alignment with thankfulness. We have to get into alignment with the expansion of our vibrations, the things that make us feel good and the things that make us feel great. Meaning, if you have some idea that's got you inspired and you instantaneously say, wow, that seems like a great idea, when it's just inside of your head, focus in on that feeling. What does that feel like? What does that happiness feel like? What does that raise in vibration feel like? Make a conscious reminder to yourself of that feeling, of that vibration. Every time the idea or the notion or something that reminds you of it comes your way. What you don't do is take that same notion, that same idea, and that same potential energy and muzzle it and constrain it with condition-based thinking. Meaning, if you have some great idea where you see and do your research on how to make it happen and realize that it's going to be a process, meaning something arduous, meaning you're going to have to put some work in, meaning that it's going to challenge you, meaning it's going to require you to do things that you may not necessarily know how to do in the current time. If you allow all of those circumstances to overrule the inspiration or the idea itself, you will get out of the stream of consciousness that will empower you to do it. The stream of light that is the idea itself that inspired you comes down like a beam or a laser from source directly to your brain. And there is a connection there. There is a bridge there. And the bridge that you can walk on to make it happen is your joy, is your happiness, is that elatedness that you feel from the idea itself. But the moment you allow physical conditions to muzzle this feeling, to drown that feeling out, to let doubt and fear creep in, you literally start to dismantle the bridge. Now, this bridge can always be rebuilt. This bridge can always be reconnected. Bridges for ideas are never burned to a crisp. But the manifestation will get delayed. Every time you doubt, every time you resist, every time you ask yourself, how is this going to happen? Condition-based thinking wants to know how, but the how is completely irrelevant. Because again, if the idea is in your mind and has been attached to your consciousness and it inspires you, that actually means it is already complete. It is already made. It is already finished. All you have to do is walk across the bridge. But if you start to walk across the bridge and start sledgehammering away all of the building blocks as you're doing so, you're going to crumble it. So drop the sledgehammer of doubt and pick up the fast-moving vehicle of thankfulness. It is thankfulness that will continue to inspire you as you face the challenges of making your manifestation come to pass. It is joy that will recharge you when you face an obstacle that requires a lot of focus and a lot of energy for the next stage of your manifestation to come into fruition. It is joy that will keep you inspired when it seems like the conditions that you're currently in are denying you access. It is joy that is the only energy, vibration, feeling, thought that you can use to keep the connection open, which keeps your body open, which keeps your mind open, so that you can continue to move in the flow. So if you have a goal in mind, if you have an idea, if you have a dream, realize this day that that goal, dream, whatever, is already complete. And have that feeling of, I did it, I accomplished it, I made it happen, resonate with you right now. Bask in that feeling. Soak in that feeling of accomplishment. Soak in that feeling of your idea being real. See it. And when you have locked on to that feeling and that vibration and that vision, all you have to do is stay happy. And all you have to do is go through the practical process that is already laid out for you to go make it happen. And don't look at anything else. Don't feel anything else. And just keep it simply a part of the process. And when you do, it'll stick. And when it sticks, you are guaranteed to manifest. The choice is yours to manifest whatever you want today. And this is your reminder to self. Here is our affirmation. From far and near, my own shall come to me. Even now it is coming to me, and I receive it. My own is now manifesting itself to me, and I see and know its presence. My own shall know and respond to me. My own cannot be kept from me. Neither can I keep my good away from me. I receive my good now. My own shall find me, no matter where I go. It will follow and claim me as I claim it. I cannot hide myself from my own. My own shall come to me, even if I try to deny it. For there is nothing in me that can hinder my manifestation from entering and taking possession of my soul. My own is now expressed. This is your reminder to self. Blessings.